Hmm? Hmm?
Oh, that was
Hey! What the fuck is going on, you motherfucking Riffamaniacs out there? We are at the place to be. I am your host, Riffamaniac, and I'm about to fucking smash you with some goddamn shout-outs. Y'all ready for the goddamn shout-outs? We got our motherfucking T, Steve Jelly Jungle, Golden Thread, Hammer Time, Stephen King Show, the 420 Club. Wow! Wow! 420 Club up there, Burger Q, David City of Trees, Dude 125, GPG Club, D-Pain, 420 Bat, The JP Kills, Nikki D Lovely, Liquid Lola, Sam Naga, Last of the Naga, Hater Terminator, Graveyard, Super Dave, Twisted Sense, Pigeon Lore, Croft, Big Crash Aftel, Rock Metal Nation, Listwitz, Mary Pike, Critter. How the hell did Critter get on this goddamn list? Nerdy Effect 604, Dr. Jekyll, Purple Candy, Young Paco. We got the Singing Gamer DVD, DVD Doodah, Dividdy Doodah, and then we got EPB, Moneymaker, Sugar Gamer. We got the Big D Dog 420, Mr. Baltimore, Delik's Life, and fucking Cold Bodies. Y'all remember Cold Bodies? I remember Cold Bodies. And I got the shit right here. Y'all already fucking know I got the shit right here. Damn. You build, you buy. You build, you buys. I got the shit signed, too. I already know I did, bro. It's got some tape on it. I gotta get some goo gone. The motherfucker put some goddamn shit on my skateboard. Yeah, you tell Delik, leave that fucking packing tape off the board if you get one. Tell him leave the packing tape off the board, because this is what you'll get. You get shit all over your board. Look at that. Look at that. Shit all over my board. Thanks a lot, Delik. You fucking asshole. You put shit all over my board. Fucker. But yeah. How the hell are y'all doing? I know y'all are in an uproar over this Virginia thing. I know you are. Didn't Riff warn you? Didn't the Riff Raff warn you in the beginning of the summer? Oh, I did. I was telling you all about Black Lives Matter, and I was telling you all about Antifa, the Antifascista, Antifa, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves. I was warning you about the neo-Nazi white nationalist collaborations. I was warning you about the meetings that they were having through the 4chan websites. I was telling you that they were collaborating and moving into this type of situation. Man, but you know what? I'm sure you noticed the last couple of my shows, I've been pulling back a little bit from the politics. I haven't been talking too much about it. Because I'm not going to sit here and talk till I'm goddamn blue in the goddamn face. I've warned you. Now, I'm not trying to tell you that we could have prevented it or done anything about it. Absolutely not. But I will tell you this. Both Antifa and Black Lives Matter are all funded by the same person named George Soros. George Soros has spent a little over $2 million to be funded and trickled through certain foundations to clean it up before it gets distributed to the radical groups. Now, let me say that one more time. Antifa, the white nationalists, the racists, whatever you want to call them, and Black Lives Matter are both funded by the same individual. Y'all didn't hear me. Are y'all hearing me? Okay? The two people, the two groups that are fighting, clashing in the streets, are funded by the same person. Can I tell you something? That shit is artificial. It's not grassroots. It's not grassroots. It's plastic. Plastic racism. Artificial racism. They've been pushing this agenda for almost 6 months, ever since Trump took office. If you're white and you voted for Trump, then you're a fucking racist. So they've been browbeating the white race for like the last 5 or 6 months to get this type of reaction from the white nationalists. And it's not any surprise. This is exactly what the Soros Company and Foundation wanted. They wanted the white race to backlash against the artificial oppression that has been bought and paid for by the manufacturers, by the people that is manufacturing artificial racism on the streets. Now all of this popped off, this whole thing started on George Soros's birthday. Yeah, that's right. I could put the videos up if you want to see it. What the fuck difference does it make? We're not going to get that man's life back that got ran over. We're not going to get his life back. The people that got injured, they're still going to be injured. All the reactions that happen from this artificial shit is still real. The fake situation caused real reactions. You understand what I'm saying? And the repercussions of the fake situation is now what we have to deal with. And we can't get those lives back. We can't get that back. Those people lost that time. We can't get that back. Time is precious. VA false flag to incite race war. Exactly. It's all set up purposely by the same handlers. Now let me tell you a little bit about history. 1934 Brown Shirt Mafia, right? The Brown Shirt Mafia, the neo-Nazi collaborators of 1934, they were called the Brown Shirt Mafia, okay? They're being used the same exact way that Antifa is being used now. The only difference is that they walk down the streets with machetes, with knives. It was called the Night of the Knives, 1934. Look it up, Night of the Knives. The only difference between the Brown Shirt Mafia and the Antifa is these fucking college faggots are walking around with tiki torches instead of knives. You see what I'm saying? If one person, like you or myself or anyone else, if we tried to fucking do that individually, we would get arrested on the spot. But because it's a collaboration, right? Because our Constitution protects a peaceful assembly, even though what they say is not a peaceful assembly. You don't throw rocks through businesses. You don't fucking incite violence. You don't intimidate the citizens, especially the way that they're doing it. If you look up the definition of terrorism, that's the exact definition of domestic terrorism, is a group or individuals that are scaring and intimidating the citizens in order for voting or a political agenda. And in this case, it's a political agenda. You damn well know it is. So I've been warning you guys. I've been warning y'all since the beginning of summer. I was saying this, and this is gonna happen. Just wait and see. But now we're living it. You know what I'm saying? So if you're living around these places, if you're in these areas, trust and believe it's not gonna get any better. Trust and believe. Now, what was the insinuation? What was the point of having the Brown Shirt Mafia? What up, Jimmy Brown? The point of having the Brown Shirt Mafia was to install enough fear, right, in the citizens, so the citizens would trade. Listen. The point of Antifa and the point of the Brown Shirt Mafia is to install fear, get everybody scared, intimidated, so you are willing to trade your freedom for security. To the point you want the military in the street. You want the cops searching everybody down. You're willing to trade your freedom for security. And it's being manufactured, bought, and paid for. And you know how fucking frustrating it is for me to be able to understand it, articulate it, put it in sentences to be able to explain it to y'all in a fashion like that? You understand how frustrating it is to be powerless to do anything about it? It's fucking frustrating. Goddamn frustrating. We gotta sit here and fucking watch it happen. And then everybody's getting all in a tiffy. Everybody's allowing their emotions to get involved in this artificial, plastic, astroturf, piece of shit situation. Race baiting, fear mongering, plastic piece of shit situation. He a damn reptilian. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. A lot of money has gone into this fake race war. This fake... Okay. It doesn't look fake when you're looking at it in the fucking news, right? You know, you have to understand what I'm saying. Big money goes into little events. These little events cause big reactions. See what I'm trying to say? Chief said something is happening on the 23rd. I forgot what. Probably the eclipse, right? Probably the eclipse. But yeah, and that's another thing that's happening. Besides the race war and all that, and Trump and him calling the neo-Nazis racist, which they are, I'm not going to disagree with that. It's a bunch of white fucking pieces of shit that are standing up for the wrong reasons. They're making guys like me look like a fucking asshole. Why hasn't he been arrested for Nazi past? Yeah, since 9 years old, he wrote a book about it. George Soros used to lead, because he's Jewish, he used to lead other Jewish people back to the Nazi encampments. He wrote books about it. He was on 60 Minutes saying that that was one of the happiest times of his life. So anyways, why hasn't he been arrested? One, he doesn't live in America. Two, a lot of the money that gets transferred through these different foundations gets cleaned up. Gets all nice and squeaky clean before it gets distributed out to the radical groups to be able to perform the bullshit that's happening in the streets. Don't know, it was something about America though. Well, I do know that on the West Coast, for the 21st, 22nd, and 23rd, you're supposed to be able to see the eclipse. He pretended to be Nazi. Right, so you see what I'm saying. He wrote books about that shit. He fucking fed the Jews to the Nazis. Happily, apparently. It was one of the best times of his life, he said. In the UK... is the UK going to be able to see the eclipse? I don't think so. I'm gonna Google that fact real quick for you. Where are the best places to see the eclipse? Nibiru will be seen. Best places to view. Oh, okay. So they say. Apparently this is the line that it's going to be taken. Hold on. Okay, well it's also backwards, so you got to figure that this is Oregon. This is Oregon, Northern California area, and then that's the way that it's going. So it's going down towards Florida. So think Oregon, Northern California, and then down towards Florida. So we probably, I live in Maine, so we probably won't see it at all. There you go. So you might be able to see the beginnings of it when it's crossing the Pacific. But yeah. No, it just bums me out, bro. It bums me out. I've been warning people about this for a long time. And you know how frustrating it is when some of your closest friends that you hang out with on a daily basis, they look at you like, I don't understand what's going on, Ryan. You know, where did all this come from? What's up, Show? How you doing, big guy? Checks household and protection tools. Great, then the nuts will be out big time. But yeah, it's very frustrating when some of your closest friends, people that you hang out with on a daily basis, and they're like, I don't understand. I don't get where it's coming from. And you're thinking to yourself, man, I've explained this to you guys about 1,000 times. You know what I'm saying? And, yeah, it's just a pain in my goddamn ass, because I feel like I'm repeating myself. And I don't want to upset anybody. You know, you keep repeating yourself over and over to the point where, you know, they don't want to hear you anymore. And I get that. That's sort of why I stopped talking about Antifa and I stopped talking about Black Lives Matter. Just because I think that I was going a little too hard about it. It was like I was talking about it for almost a month, and then I gave it up. I was like, I went in. I told you exactly where it came from. The Italian dictator that started it, Mussolini, back in the 1920s. The very first group was called the Antifascista. That's where they get their name, and that's where they get their chant from. It was from the 1920s when it was all birthed, when it all happened. Shortly after that, Adolf Hitler took basically the same regime, the same setup as the Antifascista, and created the Brown Shirt Mafia. It's always the same thing, whether it's KKK, whether it's Brown Shirt Mafia, whether it's Antifa, Antifascista, whether it's Black Lives Matter, whether it's By Any Means Necessary, whether it's the Proud Boys, the white nationalists, the neo-Nazis. It's all the same fucking shit. It's all set up, bought and paid for, to get guys like you and me divided and conquered. So we're fighting. We're fighting about race. So we're fighting about religion. We're fighting about our differences. That's what it's all bought and paid for, is so that we never unite. We never connect. We never have a critical conversation. Because that would be crazy, right? If we started agreeing on stuff. Wouldn't that be something? Some people refuse to listen. So did the massive Antifa riots happen? No, thank God they didn't happen. New Jersey had the balls to declare them domestic terrorists and shut it down. So there you go, Jimmy Brown. Fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. It's the fluoride, Ryan. Yeah. And the paint chips, no doubt, right? No doubt. And Soros funds Clinton. Yeah, so the Clinton Foundation, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, Fred and Fannie Mac Foundation, all these foundations that have the money that gets laundered through, right? It gets cleaned up through charity organizations, through cancer organizations, whatever it is, whatever they're doing, it's all for an end for the tax result at the end of the year. So it can be nice and neat. It can be written off. It can be cleaned up, and then that money can be used for evil deeds, evil works, and then it can't be traced. Can't be traced back to the original source. That's the point. That's why it's done a certain way. Because why else do you think, if we could follow the paper trail to George Soros and pin these fucking crimes on him, don't you think we would? Soros isn't even that high up in the Illuminati command. He's not even that high up. He's a fucking fall victim from the Illuminati. He's a fall guy. George Soros is a fall guy. He's the only one that we can point the finger at the moment. The real movers and shakers, the guys behind the curtain, the guys in the shadows, those are the ones that are telling Soros what to do, where to go, how to do it. Do you think people will confuse that's what people are talking about, ain't they? It's the 12th revelation. The 12th revelation or whatever. Let me look this up real quick, because that was interesting. I know exactly what you're talking about. Hold on. The eclipse in the 12th revelation. They said Trump because he's disbanding their work. Yeah. I got you. Well, go to Law Werewolf YouTube. Go to Law Werewolf, and he has a project Operation Defund Antifa. And if you want to become a part of that, definitely do that. Definitely, you can link to it with your PayPal, whatever. And you can donate to Law Werewolf, and he uses that money to go fuck with Antifa and basically stop them and terrorize them and things like that. And that's great. I love that. Sometimes you got to fight fire with fire. That's just my opinion. The first solar eclipse to cross America in 99 years is coming. I just don't buy that. I remember there was a solar eclipse when I was a kid. Don't you remember? We had to get the cardboard boxes and you couldn't look at it. Yeah. I just think every time something happens, the internet freaks out about it. Oh, this is the first time. It's unprecedented. Never before seen. It's never happened. And then you easily just look into history, right? These smartphones. Use them. You have a plethora of fucking knowledge right here. A plethora. You just type it up and say, I'm stupid. I want to learn something. Boom. I'm making something stupid. Boom. I'm just saying. You have a plethora of knowledge right there in the palm of your hand, man. Use that shit, bros. Use that shit. You don't know how to spell something. You don't know how to add something. Fucking use that shit. What's up, Dr. Miner? Is this the age of misinformation? I do believe so. Actually, I think you're exactly right about that. Hillary Clinton said it best. We are in an information war. That's why Alex Jones 25 years ago started up the InfoWar, Infowars.com, because we are in an information war. 90% of all warfare right now is information. 90%. Think about that. We're long past the days of boots on the ground. We're long past the days of that. We drop bombs. We fly drones. We do things with video manipulation capabilities, facial biometric scanning. That's how we do things. You know what I mean? Did you ever hear when they got that guy to talk? I'm an info warrior. Me too, bro. Did you ever hear that when they got that guy to talk because they insinuated God? They used a hologram technology, and then they used frequencies and vibrations to create a euphoria inside of the prisoner's mind, because he wouldn't talk to anybody. So when God appeared in his cell, he spilt the whole beans on everybody. They made this man think that he literally was talking to God. You see what I'm trying to say? Sorry, wrong stream. What's up, Riff? How you doing, Mike Dog? What's up? I need to hibernate for 3 weeks. Any suggestions? NyQuil. NyQuil, bro. We love you, dying fucking Q. Mike is a Soros lover? Max out. Oh, you back home. You had a great vacation? Yeah, it was like a working vacation, maxed out. I was there. I was having a good time. I was soaking in the sights, soaking in the sun. But at the same time, I was also working. I was also making that money, making that moolah. Hey, sweetheart, would you grab me my other energy drink? Would you do that for me? Yeah. But, no, man, I've just been having a good time. Puff, puff, jam, you got it, bro. I'll do that for you. 420 Club salute. Let's do that puff, puff. But, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. I got some sun on my head. See, I'm not as bald. I guess you can't really tell. But I did. I got some sun, bro. I got some sun. So I got to relax a little bit because I am almost out of my buds. I got to get some more, too. But as far as the Virginia thing goes, it's very depressing to me. Because General Lee, right? They think General Lee is a motherfucking racist. Who is General Lee? Right? Check this out. Who is General Lee?
Here is some information about Robert E. Lee.
Alright, let's read. Robert Edward Lee was an American general known for commanding the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia in the American Civil War from 1862 until his surrender in 1865. Okay? Does that sound racist to you? Does that sound racist to you? Does that sound fucking racist to you? God damn it. Do you know what the Confederacy was? Do you even understand what the Confederacy was about? It was about North and South. It was about manufacturing, owning unions. It was about the dawn of the Union. And union manufacturers were battling for job sites, battling for territory to be able to work. America was founded on the double standard, bros. America was founded on the double standard. It was a bunch of fucking slave owners, right? Slave owners that came over to America because they wanted to be free. How the fuck does that sound to you? Does that sound fucking retarded to you? Funny thing is, Confederacy is the DNC. It was a great car, too. It was a nice fucking car, wasn't it? Did you notice it was a Dodge Ram? Too soon? Dodge Ram? Was that too soon? Is that too soon for Dodge Ram jokes? Is that too soon? I'm sorry. Maybe that's too soon. I do apologize. Oh, I'm going to hell. By removing statues, monuments, etc. is removing history. Those who do not remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Congratulations. That is exactly my sentiment. I thought the General Lee was from South Carolina. Learn something new every day. Nope. It's from Virginia. That's why this whole thing is going down in Charlottesville. And it's a bunch of ignorant fucking college kids out there with their goddamn skinny jeans, carrying coffee in one hand, smartphone in the other hand, fucking carrying tiki torches on a Friday fucking night. These guys have no idea who the fuck even generally is. They probably don't even understand what the Confederacy was about. None of them has even worked for a union. They probably don't even know what the Masonic symbols are. Have no idea what Freemasons are. Probably doesn't even know what 1776 is. Has no clue. They're out there like, yeah, let's fight for a cause. It's gonna be great. They're a bunch of fucking morons. Morons. Now, the Trump supporters that were out there, those, and I don't want you to get it twisted, the neo-Nazis, white nationalists, whatever the fuck you want to call them, out there protecting that statue are not the same people that were the Trump supporters or the red hat kids. Those aren't the same people. And don't get that twisted, okay? Don't get that twisted. The Trump people, the Trump hats, the Trump supporters, we're Americans. Let me tell you what. We protect our business. We believe in law and equality. We protect our private property. We don't want to block traffic. We don't want to fuck businesses over. We understand that the local economy thrives and needs to be protected by the citizens. All citizens have a responsibility. If they have the ability to protect and defend, then they have the responsibility to protect and defend. And that is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not a conservative. I'm a classical liberal, a constitutionalist. But somewhere along the line, when Trump took office, right, I all of a sudden became a conservative. Somewhere down the fucking line. Because I refuse to step on the liberal side of things right now. Because they are overreacting, over-aggressive. They're the regressive left. They're not progressive. Not in any way, shape, or form. They're not progressive. They are, at best, oppressive. They oppress anybody's ideologies, anybody's different ideas. They oppress different opinions. You might think, let me play you something. Let me play you something. And I thought about that too, Bend Over. You know what? That's what my stepdad said. My stepdad said the same thing. This might be a distraction for something bigger. And my little gears started turning in my head like, yeah, but I wonder what though. Because North Korea is being plastered all over the news, so it can't be that. And then we got the race thing bullshit happening all over the news. So what is this distracting? What is going on behind the curtain right now that the media and everybody's in a buzz over? But let me play you something really quick, if that's okay with you. Because you might think that you are progressive. You might think that you're a liberal. Let me play you something really quick. Because I know I thought I was at one point. Let me play you this real quick, my friends. Hold on. Hold on.
That people should be judged by...
Fucking Christ on a goddamn blue finger cross, succubus in my goddamn face, blue lips and ears, all in my jawline, crack line. Here we go.
Do you believe in free speech? Do you believe that people should be judged by their character, not their skin color? Do you believe in freedom of religion? If you believe these things, you're probably not a progressive. You might think you're a progressive. I used to think I was. My show, The Rubin Report, was originally part of the Progressive Young Turks network. Progressives struck me as liberals, but louder. Progressives were the nice guys. They looked out for the little guy. They cared about women and minorities. They embraced change. In short, who wouldn't want to be a progressive? But over the last couple of years, the meaning of the word progressive has changed. Progressives used to say, I may disagree with what you say, but I'll fight to the death for your right to say it. Not anymore.
Don't worry about it, bro.
Banning speakers whose opinions you don't agree with from college...
1 second. Donald. Don't worry about it, Donald. You do you. Okay, you do you. If you gotta vent, then vent. If you gotta yell and scream, kick and fuss, yell, scream, kick and fuss. It's better than sitting there twiddling your fucking thumbs, staring at the walls, not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? I understand. We all got different vents. This is mine. This is my vent right here. We all got different ways to get it out. So, hey, if you got to get it out, fucking get it out, brother.
College campuses, that's not progressive. Prohibiting any words not approved of as politically correct, that's not progressive. Putting trigger warnings on books, movies, music, anything that might offend people, that's not progressive either. All of this has led me to believe that much of the left is no longer progressive, but regressive. This is one of the reasons I've spent so much time on my show talking about the regressive left. This regressive ideology doesn't judge people as individuals, but as a collective. If you're black or female or Muslim or Hispanic or member of any other minority group, you're judged differently than the most evil
Can you
of all
define?
things, a white
Can you define
Christian
committee,
man.
please?
The regressive left ranks minority groups in a pecking order to compete in a kind of oppression Olympics. Gold medal goes to the most offended. Martin Luther King Jr.'s dream that his children would be judged by their character and not their skin color was a liberal idea, but these days it's not a progressive ideal. And what about religious freedom? The idea that no one else can tell you what you have to believe. Surely progressives still support that basic right. Well, not so much. I'm a married gay man, so you might think that I appreciate the government forcing a Christian baker or photographer or florist to act against their religion in order to cater, photograph, or decorate my wedding. But you'd be wrong. A government that can force Christians to violate their conscience can force me to violate mine. If a baker won't bake you a cake, find another baker. Don't demand that the state tell him what to do with his private business. I'm pro-choice, but a government that can force a group of Catholic nuns, literally called the Little Sisters of the Poor, to violate their faith and pay for abortion-inducing birth control can force anyone to do anything. That's not progressive, that's regressive. Today's progressivism has become a faux moral movement hurling charges of racism, bigotry, xenophobia, homophobia, Islamophobia.
But don't you get the point, Bendover? He is gay. Yes, he is gay. That's the point. He's telling you that just because he's gay and a baker won't bake him a cake, should he complain to the state to have that baker violate his religion, violate his well-being in order to bake you a cake because you say so? No, if a baker won't bake you a cake, you simply find a new baker. There's no issues there. That's why we have free market. You have the freedom to go to any market that you choose. If that market does not want to serve to you, you find another market. You don't change the system every time you disagree with it. That's just my opinion.
And a slew of other meaningless buzzwords at anyone they disagree with. The battle of ideas has been replaced by a battle of feelings, and outrage has replaced honesty. Diversity reigns supreme as long as it's not that pesky diversity of thought. This isn't the recipe for a free society, it's a recipe for authoritarianism. For these reasons, I can no longer call myself a progressive. I don't really call myself a Democrat either. I'm a classical liberal, a free thinker, and as much as I don't like to admit it, defending my liberal values has suddenly become a conservative position.
Did you just hear that? Did you just hear that? I'm going to play that for you one more time because this is exactly what's happening right now. Okay, I'm going to play that one more time for you. Listen to this.
Society, it's a recipe for authoritarianism.
That's right.
For these reasons, I can no longer call myself a progressive. Nope. I don't really call myself a Democrat either.
Nope.
I'm a classical liberal, a free thinker. And as much as I don't like to admit it, defending my liberal values has suddenly become a conservative position.
You hear that?
So if you think people
You hear that? Being a free thinker, defending my values, defending my private property, defending the right to bear arms, defending the free speech laws. The First Amendment is beautiful, not because I get to say whatever I want to you, it's because I get to offer my opinions in a public situation such as this, and then you can criticize, you can critique the things that I say, and then I can change myself. You understand what I'm saying? So, somewhere along the line when Trump took office, guys like myself, we became conservative. We became racist. We became nationalists because we're free thinkers, free constitutionalists. We're progressive. We protect the values. We protect the old ways. That's exactly what the Constitution was created by liberals. Okay? The Bill of Rights was created by liberals. Benjamin Franklin was a liberal. Okay? My grandfather was a liberal. All right? Now, everything that's been done in the past, especially the past, say, 4 or 5 years, has literally perverted, has reversed what it used to mean to be a Republican or a Democrat. It's reversed what it meant to be a liberal or a conservative. And now, there's nowhere for you to stand. It's like you're on the fence. Oh, if you think a certain way than this way, then this group shuns you. If you don't think a certain way over here, then this group shuns you. And how is that being an American? That's a recipe for authoritarianism. That's not American. I'm sorry. That's just my opinion.
Should be able to say what they think without being punished for it. That people should be judged by their behavior, not their skin color. And that people should be able to live the way that they want to live without government interference. Then there's not much left on the left for you. I'll keep trying to explain that to progressives until I'm totally left out. I'm Dave Rubin of the Rubin Report for Prager University.
To subscribe to our YouTube channel, click here.
That's what I
help
think.
keep up.
That video kind of blew my mind. Now, I think NorCal wanted me to play something. What was it? If I was the devil for 3 minutes? Is that what it was? If I remember correctly, if I was the devil for 3 minutes, was that what it was, bub? Let's see. Cool.
If I were the devil, if I were the devil, if I were the prince of darkness, I'd want to engulf the whole world in darkness, and I'd have 1/3 of its real estate and 4/5 of its population, but I wouldn't be happy until I had seized the ripest apple on the tree, thee. So I'd set about, however necessary, to take over the United States. I'd subvert the churches first. I'd begin with a campaign of whispers. With the wisdom of the serpent, I would whisper to you as I whispered to Eve, do as you please. To the young, I would whisper that the Bible is a myth. I would convince them that man created God instead of the other way around. I would confide that what's bad is good and what's good is square.
So, they just play around. Now, if you're like me, you voted for Trump because you believed in the slogan, Make America Great Again. You believed in it. You wanted to see it. You'd want America to be great again. You want it to be the apple of the eye. You want it to be the main manufacturer again. You want it to be doing business again. You want the import and export to be thriving again. You want the coal to be turned back on. You want the power plants to be turned back on. You want the paper mills to be turned back on. Absolutely. You're tired of all the jobs being outsourced. You're tired of all the money being outsourced. You're tired of the Trans-Pacific Partnership doing dirty deals. You're tired of the NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement, doing dirty deals. You're tired of that. If you're like me, then you voted for Trump because you believed that a businessman could get us going again. That's what you believed. Now, I gotta say, I like what he's doing with American policy. Love it. I like what he's doing. He just banned the transgenders out of the military. A lot of people are freaking out over that. I love it. Doesn't bother me at all. But you know what does bother me? His foreign policy. Donald Trump's foreign policy is preposterous. A lot of people ask me, well, what do you think if Hillary would have gotten office? I think no differently. I think what Trump is doing overseas is exactly what Hillary would be doing overseas. I see no difference. I see no difference. That's just my opinion. When Trump bombed the airstrip with the 53 Tomahawk missiles, or 56, whatever it was, that airstrip was protecting the mosque that was keeping the forces of jihad out. Yeah. on Al Jazeera, ISIS was celebrating Trump blowing that fucking place up. You know what I mean? He might as well be working for ISIS. Not on top of that, if we do what we did to Gaddafi, if we do what we did to Saddam Hussein, if we do what we did to them, that what we're trying to do to Assad in Syria, then we might as well hand Syria over to ISIS on a fucking silver platter. On a silver fucking platter. So I say bullshit. I say I hate what Trump's doing in foreign policy. I say it's no different than what Hillary would be doing. We're trying to cease, desist. They call it regime change. That's a fancy fucking word for war. That's a fancy fucking word for killing Assad. That's what that is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. And we'll fuck it up just like we did in Benghazi. We'll fuck it right up. You damn well know we will. We're gonna fuck it up. We're gonna muck it up. It's gonna be all fucked up. And then the good old boys will have to come in. The wolves, the jackals will have to come in and clean it the fuck up. And if they can't clean it up like they couldn't do in Benghazi, then we send the fucking army in. And that's exactly what's going to happen. We're going to fucking regime change Assad. We're going to kill him. We're going to fucking kill him. And then what's going to happen? ISIS will move into Syria. ISIS will own Syria. ISIS will have a main fucking base and establishment. And then what's he doing? He's giving arms deals. $470 billion fucking dollars to Saudi Arabia for arms deals. Arms deals. That's right. We're arming Saudi Arabia. That's right. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're arming them. We're putting guns in the hands. We're helping them. Oh yeah. Yeah. I got big problems with how Donald Trump is handling his foreign policy. Big fucking problems.
And the old I would teach to pray after me, Our Father, which art in Washington. And then I'd get organized. I'd educate authors in how to make lurid literature exciting so that anything else would appear dull and uninteresting. I'd threaten TV with dirtier movies and vice versa. I'd peddle narcotics to whom I could. I'd sell alcohol to ladies and gentlemen of distinction. I'd tranquilize the rest with pills. If I were the devil, I'd soon have families at war with themselves, churches at war with themselves, and nations at war with themselves, until each in its turn was consumed. And with promises of higher ratings, I'd have mesmerizing media fanning the flames. If I were the devil, I would encourage schools to refine young intellects, but neglect to discipline emotions. Just let those run wild. Until before you knew it, you'd have to have drug-sniffing dogs and metal detectors at every schoolhouse door. Within a decade, I'd have prisons overflowing. I'd have judges promoting pornography. Soon I could evict God from the courthouse, then from the schoolhouse, and then from the houses of Congress. And in his own churches, I would substitute psychology for religion and deify science. I would lure priests and pastors into misusing boys and girls and church money. If I were the devil, I'd make the symbol of Easter an egg and the symbol of Christmas a bottle. If I were the devil, I'd take from those who have and give to those who want it until I could kill the incentive of the ambitious. And what'll you bet? I couldn't get whole states to promote gambling as the way to get rich. I would caution against extremes.
I'm not that stressed out about it, though, Dr. Miner. I'm just talking. I'm just conversing.
I would convince the young that marriage is old-fashioned, that swinging is more fun.
Let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you this. Let's say 3, maybe 4 years ago, I was about 28, 29, maybe 30. And, yeah, I would fill my head up with all this knowledge, with all this doom, conspiracy, bullshit. And I would find it hard to sit down and relax. I would find it hard to enjoy a movie. Or I'd find it hard to play a game just because I got all this craziness rolling up in my head. You got Fukushima pouring radiation in the water. You got, Nibiru is going to whip around the sun and kill us all. And just all this shit. So, I think wisdom, as you grow older, you learn how to shut it off. You have to be able to shut it off and realize, just my opinion, that your time on this earth is short and precious. And you shouldn't waste it worrying about a bunch of shit that you can't control. Now, that's coming from a man that studies it. I study it. I research it. I do. You know, it interests me. And for a little while there, I was actually letting it consume me. I was letting it eat me up inside to the point where I couldn't even enjoy anything. I couldn't enjoy laughter, you know, because I couldn't stop thinking about it, talking about it. I think it was probably about 31, 32, and that's when I started being able to just shut it the fuck off. You know what? I've had enough. I've had enough. Yeah, not us people in the streets. No, I hear you. I get you. I'm just telling a story. I'm just telling a story that the moral of the story is don't let it eat you up. Don't let all this negativity, don't let the devil eat you up. You know what I'm saying? That's the moral of the story. Saying Judgment Day is soon. It really used to mess with me. Yeah, same here in NorCal. Don't let it eat you up. That's the moral of the story, is what I'm trying to say. You know, because if you let it consume you, if you let it eat you up, then the devil's got your soul. The devil's got you. You know what I'm saying? It's that inner light. It's that glow. It's that happiness, that spirituality that they're trying to take from you because it's powerful. You know, the ability to critically think, the ability to invent, the ability to care and nurture for yourself and others, the ability to protect, the ability to defend, the ability to hunt, to thrive, to eat, to drink, to breathe air. You know, this is all beautiful things that they can never take from you. I do a lot of research as well. They can't take that shit. Don't be a prisoner in your own mind because of nothing but the negative thoughts. Don't let the media fan them flames. Don't let that happen. You got to be able to step back, shut it off. Think to yourself, okay, well, I'm going to have a good day today. I'm just going to be happy. You know what? Whatever's happening over there, let it happen over there. I ain't worried about that today. I'm doing me over here. And you noticed my streams, I haven't been doing too much of the politics. You notice that. News and conspiracies, I've been kind of Xing that out a little bit. I've been doing more guitar and the comedy. And the reason for that is just because everything that I was talking about 3 months ago is happening now. It's happening now. The Antifa group, the Black Lives Matter, the clashing of that, all happened on Soros' birthday. There's no surprise there. No surprise. Happened on Soros' birthday. You don't think that's connected? General Lee statue, Virginia, 1865, Civil War, erected. They want it down. Confederacy, unions. It's all a plot and ploy. Your streams are great, bro. Thanks. I haven't been doing the politics. And I feel like I was just getting blue in the face, talking too much. You know what I'm saying? People weren't hearing me. They weren't listening to me. Especially when I would touch on some of the Black Lives Matter. I started being called racist, things like that. As soon as Trump took office, I was a racist. You're talking to a guy that voted for Obama. Are you serious? How can an individual, right, or individuals, plural for that matter, how can people that voted for Obama 8 years in a row, right, all of a sudden be racist when they vote for Trump? Both fucking candidates were white. I mean, both candidates were white. How the fuck are you going to be racist? Anyways, I'm getting off on schematics or banter or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. But the point is, man, don't let it fucking eat you up. Islamic terrorists on a holiday break, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. My aunt lives right in the heart of it. There's a bunch of Somalians in Lewiston. And I'm not trying to single Somalians out. I'm just trying to say some Somalians practice the more... Can I get this straight? Can I get this straight with you, bros? Some Somalians practice the more radical sides of the Quran. The Quran has no right way to read it. It doesn't tell you where to start in the Quran. You don't just open it and read it one page at a time. That's not how the Quran works. The Quran is like, you know, you go forward, you go backwards. It doesn't matter which way you read the Quran. So what I'm trying to say is the people that follow the more Sharia side, the more radical side of the Quran, those are the dangerous people. Those are the ones that are performing jihad. Do you know what jihad is? Jihad is usually white men, right, that get radicalized in places like Lebanon. White men, okay? Listen to me. White men that get radicalized in Lebanon, places like that, and then they perform a jihad because they've fucked their lives up. in a Christian life, you're born as a Christian, then you're born with sin. Jesus died for our sins. The problem with humans as Christians is we're all born with sin. So in the eyes of God, none of us are able to go to heaven. We're not able to go to heaven because we're born with sin. That's why Jesus died for us, so we would have a chance to go to heaven. Now, as far as their religion goes, right? If you perform jihad, then all is forgiven. And then you're allowed to go into the graces of God. Allah will accept you. That's why a lot of people with broken pasts and fucked up, childhoods and things like that, they will convert to that religion and then purposely perform a jihad to try to save their souls. And it's fucked right up. Jihad is a holy war, right? No, jihad is an action. Jihad is an action. To use it in a sentence, I'm going to go to the supermarket and perform jihad so I can get accepted into the kingdom of heaven or into the graces of God, or Allah in this case, sorry. So if you had a troubled past, like let's say, I don't know, whatever it was, in the Christian religion or in a Buddhist or a Islamic religion, and you fucked up that religion, a lot of people will convert to Islam. They will convert to that type of religion and then perform jihad, meaning like the Ariana Grande concert. They'll go in and they'll perform a jihad. That's exactly what that is. They're terrorizing the infidels. It says right in the Quran to terrorize the infidels. It's Allah bidden. They're supposed to do it. It's in their religion to terrorize infidels or non-believers. So when they go in and blow up a bunch of people, that's how they're performing jihad in order to get accepted into the graces of their Allah, their religion. Yeah. Allah Akbar, yeah. What's your belief? I don't know, man. I'm just saying. You want to hear a cool song? This is my belief, man. You want to hear a cool song, bros? I'm going to play this shit for you, bros. This is right on topic with this. This is right on topic with all this. Alright, check this out, man. This song right here threw me for a loop, dude. It's all about religion. It's all about everything we just talked about. Listen to this song, yeah. Listen to this. 600 years we were beheading people in the name of Jesus Christ. So we're not perfect either.
Taking some notes and then I write the songs. I'm staring down the road, my life is gone. Is this where I belong? Is it wrong to not believe in right and wrong? My mental state is fucking me up and I cried upon while asking you for some answers, but we don't have that type of bond. Now my desire's gone with the way that I've been living lately. If I died right now, you turn the fire on. Sick of this bullshit. Niggas call me a sellout cause I hopped in Christianity so strongly then I fell out. Now I'm avoiding questions like a scared dog with his tail down. Feeling so damn humiliated cause they looking at me like I'm hellbound. What story should I tell now? I'll just expose the truth. I'm so close to the fucking edge I should be close to you. But who the fuck are you? You never show the proof. And I'm only fucking human, yo, what am I supposed to do? There's way too many different religions with vivid descriptions, begging all fucking men and women to listen. I can't even beat my dick without getting convicted. These ain't wicked decisions. I got different intentions. I've been itching to get it. I've been giving assistance, but the whole fucking system is twisted. Now I'm dealing with this backlash because Marcus isn't a Christian, and I've been told that my sinful life is an addiction. But I can't buy it. It's just too hard to stand beside it. I need an answer. Humans can't provide it. I look at the earth, the sun, and I can tell a genius man designed it. It's truly mind-blowing. I can't deny it. Is heaven real? Is it fake? Is it really how I fantasize it? Where's the Holy Ghost at? How long does it take a man to find it? My mind's a non-stop tape playing, and I can't rewind it. You gave me the Bible and expecting not to analyze it. I'm frustrated and you provoked it. I'm not reading that motherfucking book because the human wrote it. I have a fucking brain, you should know it. You gave it to me to think, to avoid every useless moment. It was a mission that I had to abort, cause humans be lying with such an inaccurate source. It's gonna be hard to put me back on the course. Next Jehovah's Witness to come on my porch, I swear I'm slamming the door. don't believe it though, but I'm not surprised. Humans are fucking dumb, still thinking that Pac's alive. I ain't trying to take your legacy and torture down. I'm just saying, I ain't heard shit from the horse's mouth. Just sheep always telling stories of older guys who were notarized like you when you finally vocalized. Now I'm supposed to bow my head and close my eyes and somehow let the Holy Ghost arise? Sounds like a fucking poltergeist. Show yourself, and the boom is done. Every rumor's gone.
In the struggle,
You're the one. I'll admit that my simple ways were stupid.
I agree to that some extent, man. I feel like humans are designed to struggle in some way, shape, or form, man. Because in that struggle, it brings out the best in you. It brings out the best of your abilities. It brings out the best of what you're capable of in the struggle. So I think we're designed to struggle. When you don't struggle, when you don't work for what it is that you want in life, then you become lethargic. And I think that plays a lot of roles, or that plays a lot on the type of personality that you'll have, especially when you're a lethargic fucking piece of shit that wouldn't get out of your own way even to get your own dreams done. So that just means you're going to tear everyone else's dreams down around you because you're a fucking piece of shit, right? So that's just how I feel about it.
Fun and all my old habits can hop on top of a roof to plunge. I donate to a charity that could use the funds. Fuck the club instead of bitches. I'd hang with a group of nuns, and everyone I ran into would know what I came to do. I wouldn't take a step unless it was in the name of you. I hate the fact that I have to believe you haven't been chatting with me like you did Adam and Eve. And I ain't seen no fucking talking snake unravel from trees with an apple to eat. That shit never happens to me. I don't know if you do it, don't exist. It's driving me crazy. Send your condolences.
I mean, you have to use the system in order to live in the system.
Fire and I get thrown in it. I'ma probably regret the fact that I ever wrote this shit. My gut feeling says it's all fake. I hate to say it, but fuck it, shit, I done lost faith. This isn't a small phase. My perspective's all changed. My thoughts just keep picking shit apart all day. And in my mind, I make perfect sense. If you aren't real, then all my prayers aren't worth a cent. That would mean that I can just make up what my purpose is, and I can sit in church and just say fuck in the services. Man, what if Jesus was a facade? Then that would mean the government's God. I feel like they've been brainwashing us with a lot, so much that we don't even notice that we're stuck in the box. Man, everything is what if. Why is it always what if? Planet Earth, what if? The universe, what if? My sacrifice, what if? My afterlife, what if? Every fucking thing that deals with you is fucking suspect. I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. This is my fucking life and I'm living it. I'm having fun. If you really care for me, prove that I need to live carefully. But I'll be damned if I put my own pleasure aside for an afterlife that isn't even guaranteed. We are you, and you're us. Stop playing games. My life's all I got, and heaven is all in my brain. And when I feel I'm in hell, my ideas are what get me through pain. Do as you please, and I'll just do me. I'm a human, I'll stay in my lane. Ill mind. It's us time.
Fucking love that song, dude. That song is crazy, dude. Crazy. That song is nuts. But that's how I feel, man. I mean, it's a lot of what if. You know what I mean? I don't know if you were listening to that song, but you know, everything that deals with religion is suspect. It's always what if. Planet Earth, what if. Flat Earth, what if. Space, what if. You know, it's all a bunch of friggin', you know. And then the science community, science answers the how, religion answers the why. And if you really want to go down that road, then you got to talk about CERN. You got to talk about the Large Hadron Particle Collider. Because if science answers the how and religion answers the why, then why is science trying to figure out religion? Explain that to me. Why are they trying to open up portals and collide particles and discover Higgs and boson particles and discover how matter is binded together? If there was no God, if there's no creator, if there's no religion, why waste time? Why waste time on the particle collider at all? I'm just saying, that kind of challenges your science theory. Because if science disproves, right, religion, then why is science trying to figure it out? That's my question. But let's believe in Prometheus or Athena. I don't see why not. Greek mythology is Greek mythology. Those people existed in time, right? They existed in the universe some way, shape, form, or some kind of, decision. See, now, picture this. What if the Earth was flat? What if it's just a big, giant, flat plane? Huge, right? And what if that there is no space, and that Pluto, Mars, Saturn, and all these other planets, right, are literally just on the flat Earth here with us? They're just on the other side of the ice wall, okay? What if, right? What if, right, the Milky Way is nothing more than scar tissue when God opened up the firmament to cast the devil down to earth and then sealed it back up, and it made that godly scar across the sky? What if that is? What if that was it? And when he opened it up, that's why he warned Noah. He said, Noah, I'm about to flood this bitch, right? Because God made a firmament to split the waters from the water. The waters. That's how it says in the Bible. Plural. Waters. What if the waters are connected to the other planets? The other planets that are here on the flat plane with us. That are outside of what we call the firmament, which divides the waters from the waters. So when he opens up that firmament to cast the devil down, all the water from the heaven poured in with it. And that's why he told Noah to build the ark, because the devil was coming down to earth. And then what if the devil was on the earth? Well, then he would do exactly what the fuck we just watched in that video, wouldn't he? He would have done that. So he goes, gathers the best minds, gathers the biggest scientists, creates a particle collider in order to open up a portal so his ass can go back to heaven, right? Because according to them, there's 12 to 13 dimensions. We live in the third dimension, right? You and me. And our minds, right, are in the fifth dimension. So if I close my mind and I think about my mom's house, the only thing that stops me from teleporting there is my third dimensional self. See what I'm saying? See what I'm trying to tell you right now? So when we die, according to Stephen Hawking, we go to the fourth dimension. These guys, okay, in the particle collider, they're colliding particles in the first and the second dimensions, okay? They're collecting something called antimatter. Antimatter, dark matter, submatter, or, lack of a better representation, the demonic essence, a demonic energy. These guys are harnessing, right, demonic energy in order to use the essence of God as a fucking weapon. Yeah, that's right. That's right. And that shit's all verifiable. I don't know about the space and all that crap, but I mean, once you start digging into space and you start digging into NASA, a lot of motherfucking things don't add up. I don't give a shit if there's a live feed on YouTube right now. I don't buy it. It could just be in a goddamn blue screen somewhere, fucking pointing the goddamn blue screen out there, and then that's supposed to be space, right? And then the CGI, the guy that makes the Google Earth images, he even told you it's a CGI image. He fucking told you. And look at all the Earths from 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. You're gonna notice it's the same size, every picture, but the continents are different every fucking time. And I'll tell you why. Because the satellites, the way they panoramic over the Earth, it's a panoramic photo. About a good 10 to 12 massive panoramic photos. And then what happens is the rest gets put together by Photoshop. Yeah, by Photoshop. The fucking Earth, even the Earth you're looking at in Google Image, is not even real. And then you look at the map, right, in school, the little gray legend on the map, you should read it. Literally says right in that gray map that the continents are misrepresented. Some are bigger and some are larger. Even the map you were studying back in 3rd and 4th grade is not even accurate. So, I'm just saying, there's a lot of weird shit going on with NASA. And then one other thing that got my mind into a fucking perplexity was that in Hebrew, the word NASA means to deceive. Pfft. I'm like, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? What up, Talon? We don't know what the truth because we indoctrinated it with, yeah, lies. Could be. Skivvies could be. I don't know. Who knows? It's all what if. Exactly. It's all what if, just like that song was. Everything is what if. It's all what if. Every time we're talking about religion and God, it's all what if. It's all suspect. And it's all hearsay. That's why I just started telling a crazy story. How do you know it's not fucking true? What if? You know what I'm saying? Science says nothing caused the Big Bang. Nothing? Nothing caused the Big Bang. You got me on that one. Animals don't go to hell because their brains are too small. I've seen ghost cats though. Well, hey, Jason, what's up, man? Where's my fucking shout out list? Where have you been at, brother? I got you right here on my shout out list, bro. The Crazy Canadian 604. What's up, man? How the fuck you been? What up? But they say hell is a zoo. I don't know what hell is like. I mean, if anything, I think that I don't know what I think hell is. You know what I mean? I really don't. I don't know if it's a representation of the fire and brimstone and all that it says in the Bible. I think hell is a manifestation of whatever you're afraid of. What up? You're crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm definitely crazy. Don't ask, Miner. Good job. If we're lucky, a meteor will hit us and end this bullshit. I mean, at least we'd all die together, right? I mean, and I'm not afraid to die when it comes to shit like that. I mean, I got my little bug out bag. I got my little food and my little water all set up and ready to go. But I mean, what the fuck are you supposed to do against a meteor? I ain't prepared for that. Most of us aren't. That's a kiss your ass goodbye moment right there. That's what that is. Kiss your ass goodbye. No more goddamn coxygen for you. Fucking eat a dick. That's what y'all be doing. Sucking Satan's dick. Sucking on big old Satan's cock. Spaceships, aliens, and God. Sort of the same shit in 2000s. Aliens equals ghosts. Ghosts equals demons. Demons equals ancient gods. Ancient gods equals the Nephilim. Well, the Nephilim. You know, there's not a lot about it. George Jones, read the Bible in... Oh, really? Apocrypha? Did I say that right? Or did I butcher it? 2001. Yeah, man. Y'all hear what I'm trying to say, right? And then don't even get me started on dinosaur bones. Dinosaur bones are even worse. When you start getting into dinosaurs and the origin of the bones, how they won't let you see the bones, and just all the secrecy like around friggin' dinosaurs. Have you checked dinosaurs out yet? The conspiracy behind dinosaurs, how they're trying to say they're not real, dinosaurs never existed. Ain't Nephilim demon angel bastards? Something like that. I mean, I thought that they had some kind of divine powers, or they were giants of some sort. Were they giants? All the bones are fake. Yeah, see, NorCal, you know what I'm talking about. You start digging into dinosaurs, and I tell you what, you're going to run into a lot of dead ends. You want to start researching the conspiracies on dinosaurs, and you're going to run into some serious fucking dead ends. A lot of head scratching is going to be going on, like, huh? Yeah, Gordon, someday. And don't get me started on the goddamn Smithsonian Museum. Oh, man. They'll put a goddamn piece of turd in there and tell you it's George Wallace's, and you can't challenge the Smithsonian. That's the problem with these museums, these Smithsonian museums, that cater and nurture and harness our history. I don't believe them for a fucking second, man. I don't believe them for a second. You'd start digging into the dinosaur bones and things like that. Shit don't add up. You can't see the bones. And the bones that are on display, they even says it right there. They're replicas. They're replicas. They're not even real. Or the books of the Protestants took out of the Bible. Oh! Can you narrow it down to a sentence or two? Can you, I mean, or is it a lot? Can you narrow it down a little bit? Gordon, don't eat fast food. It's garbage. Yeah, word. Only eat fast food if you fucking have to. Nephilim weren't parts of God's plan. That's why their energy, I got you, I'll remember, stay on Earth as demons. So what you're trying to say is the Nephilim's energy is trapped in this dimension. I wonder why. Are they not fifth dimensional? Are they not fifth dimensional? What is their issue? Were they not allowed into the kingdoms of the other dimensions? Were they not allowed to go to the sixth or the seventh dimension? That's crazy. Google, alright. I'll do it now. I got time. I'm just sitting here. I got time. The fuck am I doing? I'm just sitting here. I got time. What the fuck is this? A P O C R. Boom boom. Boom boom. Alright, what does this say? Okay. Oh. Hold on, let me turn this up so I can see it. Okay, so it says, a story or statement of doubtful authenticity, although widely circulated as being true. An archeparthial story about a former president. Synonyms: fictitious, made up, untrue, false, spurious, more unverified, unauthenticated, substantial, bogus. The possible apocryphal account of the meeting between Diogenes and Alexander the Great, or of belonging to apocrypha. I can't fucking say that word. So that's the definition of it. Doubtful, unauthentic, wildly circulated as being true, false, fictitious, made up, untrue. There you go, bro. I mean, don't hate the messenger. Don't hate the messenger, baby. Don't hate him. I'm chilling. It's all BS, in other words. Yeah, in other words. In other words. The Book of Enoch. I've heard of that. Yep, I've definitely heard of that. King James and Sir Francis Bacon. The OGs of the demonic Freemasons. You got the liberal North Cal. North Cal, you fucking liberal. What's up, lazy fish? How you doing, big guy? What's going on, brother? We're just talking a little bit. We're talking a little bit about, the racist shit happening in Virginia. We learned a little bit about who General Lee was today. Talked a little bit about religion. Talked a little bit about the Nephilim. We talked a little bit about different types of religion. Let's see, what else did we talk about? We talked about George Soros a little bit and his involvement in all the shit that was going on. Yeah, we talked about a few things today, man. I'm chilling, bro. Chilling, man. Feeling good. Feeling fine. It might be a good time to plug myself. I am your host, Riff. This is my shit. If you have never subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I have a little clothing line going on. It's called Riff Rags and Trends. This is one of my t-shirts right here. And all the shirts are tie-dye. So it's actually printed. Not printed. It's actually stained onto the shirt. So you'll never lose your design whatsoever. Only $20 a shirt. There's another one of my designs up there. I do t-shirts, tank tops, long sleeve shirts, hoodies, purses, mini skirts, kids clothes, babies clothes. I do all kinds of shit. YouTube Kool-Aid is flowing. D-Pain, yo, fucker, what's up? What's going on, man? But yeah, that's me, man. Support your local talent. I play a lot of guitar. I'm also a vendor. I do charity work for Operation Hat Trick, and I also do charity work just around my community. A couple of weeks ago, we were raising money for a kids camp for the Boy Scouts so they could have a good summer. And anytime anybody buys, anyone buys one of this Operation Hat Trick from me, any one of the political shirts that I have, it goes to these guys right here. I know it's going to be backwards, but Operation Hat Trick right there. And these guys, they've been through a lot. You know, double amputees. Some of them need, dogs because they're lonely. Some of them have PTSD issues. Some of them have lost limbs. And so I'm part of that, so I can donate to Operation Hat Trick anytime anybody buys an Operation Hat Trick shirt. So I thought that was pretty cool. Biblical yeah, but George, the very definition of the word is untrue, unfalse, unsanitary, unauthorized, unauthentic, hearsay, wildly spread as true. But yeah, man, so, and there's no tag, as you can see. No tag in the back. And all of these shirts are hand-drawn by artists. Hand-drawn. The artist actually signs the shirt right on the shirt right there. So this shirt was drawn by James Raymond. So James Raymond drew this shirt right here. And then it's gone through a tie-dye process. So, like, when you feel the shirt up here, the material, and you feel it right here, it feels the same. There's no print there. So, you'll never lose the design. But yeah, that's pretty much it as far as that goes. I'm going to play some guitar for you motherfuckers. An organization for vets. Yes, that's exactly it right there. Operation Hat Trick. Yes. I know it's backwards. I'm sorry about that. I know it's backwards. But it's called Operation Hat Trick. This lovely young lady right there is one of the founders of it, Operation Hat Trick. And she donates her time and energy to help soldiers that are coming back from the war, that are lonely, that need help. We'll provide dogs for them. We'll provide money for them. If they've had, amputees, if they've lost limbs, lost legs, we'll help them get the help that they need. The people that they need. Let me try to find Operation Hat Trick. And then here's some of the Operation Hat Trick. Here's some of the shirt designs right here. So anytime you buy one of these styles of shirts, it goes to that cause. Anyways, I got tons of styles. That's just a few of the political ones. And like I said, anytime I sell an Operation Hat Trick shirt, some of the proceeds goes to that cause to help out the soldiers and shit. Because that shit means something to me. It really does, man. It means something to me. I always said if this shit was happening in my neighborhood, I would get involved. I'd join up with the Proud Boys. That's just my thing. That's who I like. That's my ideology. I'm a gun owner. I'm a constitutionalist. I believe in private property. I believe in free thinking. I believe in having equality of different races, different ethnicities, different religions, and that's just who I'm about. That's just what I'm about. So I wanted to partner up with a company or with something that meant something to me, something that looked good and was a high quality product. You know what I mean? Because I'm not trying to bullshit people. And like I said, I do this on the regular, so I don't do it just through the playroom. It's not really like my main focus is the playroom. No, I do that every weekend, sometimes 2 or 3 times a week. and I'll take it to different events, craft fairs, flea markets. Sometimes I'll do charities like I did for the camp. We'll set up there and raise charity for the Boy Scouts and things. That's one of the things that we just did recently. Sometimes we raise money for humane societies to help the animals. We did Wounded Warriors one time, which was kind of fucked up because Wounded Warriors never showed up for their charity fund. They never showed up at all. So we showed up, we did the Wounded Warriors charity event, and they never showed up. It was fucking bullshit. And then when we still put the pool in so they could get their money, we called them up, they never got back to us. They never showed up, and they never got back to us. And that kind of pissed me off a little bit about the Wounded Warrior project. I was like, what the fuck? I mean, that was a little unprofessional. A little fucking unprofessional, I said. But Kim, coming for you. What up, Sweaty? North Korea is coming for you, Americans. Sweaty, what's going on, baba? Super Dave, nice visor. Yes. Ooh, lobster right for you. Lobster right. Ooh. I'm gonna eat pizza and watch. Nice. Yeah, Sweaty, hey, enjoy the show. America's going down. I believe in coming home from a stressful day and smoking some. You goddamn right. Just chilling, Sweaty. I'm about to pick that guitar up, if you guys don't mind. I've been ranting and raving now for an hour and 20 minutes. So I feel like playing some goddamn guitar now. Oh, can't find me on Facebook? Drop that. /facebook.com. It's riffs, space, rags, space, that little doohickey, that little and doohickey, space, trends. Look up just like that. Riff, space, rag, space, and space, trends. Just like that. You know what? I mean, if I could fit more right here, then I'll probably just get rid of this PayPal thing. I'll probably just get rid of that, and then I'll put this up. Whoa! I'll put this up a little bit better so it's straight up right there. And then I'll get rid of this, and then I'll just have this message right here. Because I don't want to get rid of this. This is what consists of my channel. And then I play guitar, and I do news and things like that. So I want you guys to support the fucking local talent and shit like that. And then I'll put it up in a different manner. But you can only fit so much in this little banner right here. So I did what I could when I could do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm chilling, man. Super Dave. 420 Club salute, my friend. My friend, what's going on? I heard you were raging. What was you raging about, Super Dave? I heard you were raging on something or someone. What happened? What did I miss, Bubba? Did I miss something? Insane girl, what's going on? How you doing? I think like 3 days ago maybe. I think one of my friends was in there, and Dave was raging. I was like, raging about what? I don't know. Who cares? Who cares what you were raging about? IJS? What does that stand for? IJS. What does that stand for, Bubba? What does IJS stand for? Please tell me. Dave rages all the time. Rage! Salute, bro. Jelly. What's going on, brother? How are you, my friend? Massive salute. Let's get link the devil horns. Devil horns to you. How about a lobster ride? Lobster ride. Ooh. Chilling, man. I'm feeling pretty good. Just kicking back. Having an energy drink, about to play a little guitar, talking to some of my friends. We talked a little bit about the racist bullshit. We talked a little bit about, Soros and the funding of it and all that shit. 420 salute. Y'all already know. Let me hit that pipe. Let's hit it together, bros. Y'all ready? Let's hit it together. Bam, bam. You ready? It mentions dinosaurs. I'm telling you, Daniel. Okay. No. George, I'm not. Don't get me wrong, I'm not challenging you. I'm open to all possibilities. Kevin, I haven't seen you in forever. Bro, I'm open to all possibilities. I'm just saying, the dinosaurs, when you start researching it, like through Google, YouTube, whatever it is you're going to use, even Wikipedia, you run into dead ends. You run into a lot of scratching your head moments. You run into a lot of that doesn't make sense to me moments. Like, I'm just saying, that's all I'm saying. And I totally agree with you, Bo Harry. Fuck Soros. He's a motherfucking goddamn piece of goddamn shit. Kevin, was that you on Pigeon's show? Oh, shit. Did Pigeon get a picture of you, Kevin? Long John Silvers. Woo! Oh. LJS. No. North Korea has got a secret unmined largest gold mine. Oh. That's why U.S. wants to invade? Yeah. Let me tell you something about America. Let me tell y'all something about America. It's inevitable to go to war. America has to go to war. Why? Because we're broke. We're fucking broke. We're like $16-17 trillion in debt. Trump did make us some money. He hasn't been in office very long. But we're broke. Our entire economy is based on gas and petrol. That's why we create these oil proxy wars all over the place. Think about it. We couldn't have gone to war with Iraq without 9/11. Think about it. And that was all for oil. Oil wars with Bush, oil wars with Obama, and it was all the same thing to get the petrol, to get the dollar. Your grandfather's grandchildren have already been signed to this crony capitalistic piece of shit petroleum fucking dollar, right? That it's been based on the fact that our good name has been sold to other countries. Sold. Our work, the sweat of our brows, has been sold to other countries in the form of gasoline and oil. And that's why we have to go and create this war economy and thrive, right? Thrive to get the propaganda set up, to get the American people, us, behind these proxy wars, like going to war with North America, or North Korea, going to war with Syria, going to war with Saudi Arabia, going to war with these people. Why? Because we need their resources. America is broke. We have the biggest military defense budget out of any country on planet Earth, and we're the biggest debt of any country on planet Earth. You understand what I'm trying to say? We owe a lot of people money. There's a lot of power shifts happening. They're trying to crush the American dollar. That's why Bitcoin, gold, and silver will always be worth more. That's why a lot of other countries, especially China's dollar went back to the gold standard. Won't be long. Gold owns all the resources. China has all the petroleum. China has all the uranium. China has a lot of plutonium. China has a lot of resource. And it won't be long, mark my words. China's dollar will be worth more than America's dollar in a very short amount of time. And where's the gold go? Where is it? Where's all the gold? Back in Fort Knox, there is no gold. You go ahead and look. Look up the Fort Knox motherfucking gold conspiracies and the gold rush and things like that. And you're looking at, you're not going to find it. It's not there. It disappeared after 9/11. Poof, vanished, gone. Bye-bye. See you later. And then it all gets protected and swept under the rug of a goddamn pedophile syndicate of a bunch of molesters that go around and molest and rape and pedophile people into the goddamn situation that they can never get out of it. Okay? That is what's fucked up about the system, is that it's all a bunch of blood drinking, semen drinking, fucking baby eating, baby killing, fucking warehouse human trafficking, fucking pieces of shit. Oh, man. Oh, man. It's never going to end. Now, if we get that gold from North Korea, if what you're saying is true, and we're trying to invade North Korea for gold, I don't know what that's going to cause. Will America go back? Okay, all right. Will America go back to the gold standard, or will they lie to the American people and continue down the broke path so we can keep this war economy going? Because we've signed 20-year war treaties with people, with countries. We've signed 20-year war treaties. The dollars of your kin, the kids that you have, owe money. The sweat off their brows, their dollars, their minimum wages, the taxes that they're gonna pay, your kids, their kids, is gonna go into these war treaties that have been signed under our American dollar, under our American ingenuity, our sweat off our brows, our work. Man, 400 years up for real Jews in captivity. China has always ruled the earth. I like the logs at nice hard cock-shaped. Woo! China does rule, to be honest. Why? Because all these wars that are, especially the religious wars, that's China's favorite. China's favorite war is the religious war. While all these people are blowing each other up on one side of the mountain, right? China's on the other side of the mountain, digging for the resources, digging for the gold, the plutonium, the uranium, the monetanium gold. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Best and believe it. You want to know why? You want to know why? Because them sensitive, high-tech computer motherboards, computer chips, right, that they use for their high-tech systems that we're not allowed to see, that we're not allowed to touch, that we're not allowed to know about, all take that kind of resource, all take gold, all take silver. They take those resources in order to make computer chips and other things about it. Trust me, look up technocracy, look up what a technocrat is. These people take that type of shit and make computer components, computer programmings out of it, software components and things like that. China make everything, Japanese makes quality China crap. I'm telling you, North Korea has massive amounts of gold. China will always rule as well. They're 5 years in front of US. AI. Yeah. Let me tell you this. If I was a young man, if you're a young man inside this room right now listening to my bullshit, I got a piece of advice for you. If you're a young man that's looking to go to college and make something of yourself, I'll give you 2 studies that you could go to. Robotic, right? Robotic industries, robotic computer software programming, right? Or hydraulics. Think about it. Hydraulics. Because all the robotic industries, all the major components and key configurations that are going to be governed by whatever it is that these technocrats are building are going to all be are all going to be manipulated, by hydraulics. So if you get into the hydraulic field, right, then, or the robotic field, you'll have a job forever. You'll have a job forever. For your entire span of your life. Your kids will have a job. You'll have a job forever. There's not many black people in China. Is that true? Is that true? Let's look up that statistic. That seems like an interesting one to me. Let's look it up. How many black people are in China? Being black in China. China and India have a huge problem with racism towards black people. Yeah, but I'm looking for a statistic. How many Africans are... Oh, this doesn't work. What's the statistic on black people in China? How many? China has a free black invasion. What? China has no black people. China has no black people. They have non-black restaurants. They have non-black zones. Multiple ethnic groups populate China when China is taking the lead area. 56 ethnic groups in China are officially recognized. You see Berkeley fought on the African Americans. 2.9%? Holy fucking shit. Okay. 1 second. How many people are in China?
The population of China was 1.379 billion in 2016.
What is 2.9% of 1.3 billion?
The answer is 37,700,000.
That's it. Out of 1.3 billion people, there's only 37,000 black people in fucking China, according to the statistics. Well, according to my statistics, I just did that math out of quick numbers that I was just looking up. So 37,000 black people in China. That's it. That's not a lot. That's not a lot. Out of 1.3 billion people? Not a lot of black people in China. You damn right. You damn right. China is a big population with a very big army. There are 6,000 Africans in China. The biggest army out of everyone. China, yeah? Yeah. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you. I do. I love kung fu movies. Yes! Me too. I believe you, though. China probably would be the biggest army. Probably, yeah, China would be a pretty big threat, I would think. Chinese people are lucky. Blacks have invaded everywhere else. Oh, that's fucked up, man. What the hell? Kung Fu Chinky. More than that, they're in Memphis. I know, right? That's what I'm saying. 37,000 is not a lot. Out of 1.3 billion? We owe China billions. Oh, yeah. 1/3 of our debt. So I think we owe them actually more than that. We owe them trillions. Trillions. You got to think. We're 16 or 17 trillion dollars in debt, right? And China owns 1/3 of that. So what's 1/3 of 16 trillion? Right? It's like 5 trillion fucking dollars. 6 trillion fucking dollars. 6, 12, 18. 18 trillion. So $6 trillion. 6 trillion fucking dollars. That's a lot of goddamn money. John Murphy, are you Irish? Are you Irish? John, Turds wants to know if you're Irish, buddy. We owe China trillions. It's very true. If they foreclose, we're fucked. Let's just say we'd all be fighting and none of us would know why. Well, some of us would. The thinkers would. The free thinkers. Guys that have been listening to my bullshit for the last hour and a half. Obviously, you get what I'm talking about. But most of us would be in the streets not knowing why. Not knowing what they're standing for. Why they're fighting. What they're fighting for. Huh. Yeah, there's 3 families. Rothschilds. There's 3 families. Rockefellers, Rothschilds, and the Bushes, I want to say. I want to say the Bushes, but I can't be honest with you there. But I'm pretty sure those are the 3 wealthiest families. I can Google it for you real quick. What are the 3 wealthiest families on planet Earth? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and somebody else. They're the 3 richest families on Earth. They control Shell, Mobil Exxon, and BP. Those are the 3 energy providers on planet Earth. If you're getting your electricity in any way, shape, form, or fashion, then you're getting it from one of these companies. Unless if you're generating it out of fucking thin air or something like that, then yeah, maybe, but USA is secretly UK owned? Yeah, I believe that. 1776, when we claimed that we had our independence, a lot of Brits just stayed right here. A lot of European settlers just stayed here and assimilated into our ranks, into our crowds. So, I mean, I totally believe that. True story. John Murphy, that's a cool buddy. Good breed. Conway and Murphy. Anyways, I told you guys I was going to play some guitar, and I plan on doing that. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna play. I promised you. I promised you I'd do it, and I'm gonna do it. Here I go, bros.
New Sour Patch Kids Tropical have arrived.
Here I go, bros. Here I go. Here I go, bros. Is it really? I know what you did last summer. That's scary. Just a little something, something, something. Stop breeding, damn it. Feed the hungry. Shred, baby, shred. George Jones, I love the good wank. Watching black porn, buddy. Hey, I like black porn too. We got something in common. All right, cool. You're cool, Sweaty. What the fuck is going on with you in your life? How come? Do you stream, Sweaty? I don't think I've ever seen you stream. I think I've seen some other guitar players. I seen another guitar player the other day. Kid wasn't half bad either. Like, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't half bad. Oh, hey, while I'm giving shout-outs, I fucking thought I forgot one of the shout-outs that I wanted to put on my list. It's Samantha Rose. Y'all know her? She's the girl that plays the bass guitar, and she got like the purple hair and shit. You should go check her out. She's a lot of fun. And I'm putting her on my shout out list. Black and pink, good combo. Yeah, baby. I get popular from my comments. Yeah. You shred, I jam. You jam, I'll shred. All right. So Samantha is going on my shout out list. Yeah, Sam's cool shit. Sam is cool shit. Anyway, Sam was getting a lot of flack, and I want to kind of clear the air a little bit. Samantha, arrgh. Yeah, she tries. Listen, she does covers, and she's good at it, Sweaty. You leave her alone, all right? You leave her alone. And I'll tell you this. She got flack the other day. Well, not the other day. This is probably like last month now. It's been a little while. But she got flack when she first started streaming. They were saying that she was trying to copycat me. That's a bunch of bullshit, guys. I expect a little better than that out of you guys, out of the community. I know some of you like to troll, and I encourage trolling. Go ahead and troll. But I'm just saying, you know, come on. That's just petty. You're copycatting Riff Raff. No. If anything, I'm copycatting a lot of streamers. I got the TV in the back. I got the stupid banners. I got the wall going on. I'm copycatting Steven Crowder, Laura Croft, David City of Trees. I'm copycatting, okay? If you really want to get down to it. So, let me just clear that air right there. Sam ain't copycatting shit. You know what I'm saying? She's just getting my humor. Yo, that was me. That was you, Sonny? Stop copying Riff Raff, you bitch. No. Oh, man. I love you, Sweaty. You're so funny. Alright, let's play a little bit of something else.
You take great photos, but you barely share any of them. The moment these two became husband and wife, it's still sitting on your phone. If only something could say, hey, Jacob looks great in these, do you want to send them to him? Well, it can, with Google Photos.
Hold on. There's a particular beat that I want to find. Ah! Dude, check this beat out. I like this beat out. That's fucking hard. That's fucking bullshit. Oh, man. That's real. Let me try another one. Try this one. That was a Slipknot style, man. I was fucking around with that. I haven't finished it up. I want to get more to that beat right there. But yeah, I pretty much got it. I mean, I pretty much figured it out, but it's like... Hold on. The fuck? There we go. But yeah, it's like nice and slow. Do it nice and slow. So it's fast to go. It's like a Slipknot style, you know? And then you go. There it is. And then. Sometimes you can get it in there, but if you can't, that's where that harmonic is, right there. It's on that 4th fret right there. So sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. See that? It's hard to get in there, but it's yeah, it is drop D. Yeah, it is drop D. How the fuck do you know that? Yeah, man, it is drop D. A lot of people don't play drop D like me, though. They use drop D to be lazy. I don't do that. I use drop D because in the classical formation of classical, neoclassical type of metal, or like how Beethoven or Mozart would create their melodies, it all derived from D. Everything derived from D. Or drop C, or C, but mostly D. Most metal is D. Johnny's a bass player too. Is he really? Is he really? Let's play this shit. Let's see what I can come up with. Let's play something low and dirty. Let's play something low and grindy and dirty. Shit like that. Sounded a little slow, man. A little slow to me today. Let's get some another beat. You think I can play to the 160? Let's try the 160. See what happens with it. Peace out, buddy. We'll see you on the next one, bro. That's tough to catch. Hold on, one second. One second. Ah, I'm losing it. I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Let's see. Let's see. Get some more beats. Playlist. Get in here real quick. Because I really like this beat right here. This one makes me... I'm going to do this
dinner
one.
in a movie? Huh?
Hey, what's up?
Sorry.
1 second. Why is this shit not sounding right? That's why I want to bring it down to the shop. You know that, man? Sounds like shit, don't it, Ben?
You can't text that more than I can.
Well, the intonation's fucked.
Right, I know the intonation.
See, that sounds good. You see, if I move this string just a little bit, I can get the wah out of it.
Right.
See, like, see how it's like wow, wow, wow. Now, as soon as I see, if I move my middle finger up just a little bit to bend my A string, I can take that twang out of it. See? And then it's smooth again. But anyways, the point is, it's fucking bullshit. You doing a stream tonight? What do you mean? I did my stream. I'm in my stream. Isn't this the stream? Am I really here? Is this really happening? I don't know.
You take great photos, but you barely share any of them. Not even with your best friend, who's in like all your pictures.
Whoa!
Something could say, "Hey, Amy looks great in these. Do you want to send them to her?"
Fuck you!
With Google Photos.
Fuck you! And the bat approves. The bat approves, D-Pain. We approve, D-Pain. I suppose we approve. What's up again? What's up? How about low and dirty? That sounds cool, right? That's got like a weird little sound to it. Yeah, let's do it again. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Yeah. Do it again. Here we go, here we go. Can you do some GNR? Hell no. Through the fire and flames. Done. Oh shit, seriously, the bat tune just might summon him. Did that summon the bat? Did that summon the bat? Does the bat want to play? Yeah. That one was Firestarter. That was for my boy Johnny P. My man, Johnny P. You already fucking know. This is always a big crowd pleaser. Typically when I got a few people in here, a lot of people like this one. A lot of people like this one. Here we go. Where you going with that gun in your hand? Yeah. Hey, 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 hey. Donald, you feel it? Donald, you feel it in your soul, brother? Do you feel the rhythm? I'm trying to give you the good vibes. I'm trying to give you the good rhythm of the riff rap. Do you feel the rhythm?
Do you need
Do you feel it?
battery in your flashlight? Maybe not. Maybe you could trust your own eyes to see in the dark. Maybe you could trust strangers to help. Maybe you could trust this tent to be...
Shut the fuck up! Next song! Oh, this is my jam right here. What? Well, that's empty. I need another bowl pack, bro. Let's go see if my boy's on. I don't see him. Oh, he's not up yet. Not up yet, bros. My shit right here, bros. We just chilling, man, lounging back, hang around. Y'all know what I do. I smoke them pounds of that sour, and I get the power. As soon as I smoke that sour, I get that power to hop on my fretboard, and I gotta get it, yo, cause I get a little bored. And I gotta get frustrated sexually, you know, sometimes. And I need a vent. You know, when I gotta give you my 2 cents, who sent my 2 cents is free. Y'all hear it from me. I got a microphone. I got a microphone. So you will listen to me is what I was trying to say. But then I just sprayed my spit everywhere. Chilling like a villain in the back of the limo and demo. This is for real. Like I had a Holyfield chill. Who you think gonna win, Connor? Floyd. Y'all know the boy toy and the Mayweather coming at you with the jabs and the quick faster, and you know who's faster. You know who's faster. With the uppercuts coming at you 1, 2, 3. Y'all don't see that cut over your right eye, dripping blood down in your left eye. Punched in the face, feeling like you just got maced. Never said I could rap. Never said. But how about that? I'm rapping for you now. All right. Here we go. Riff rapper. Barely. Yeah. Barely. Not this guy. I'll write raps. I can write raps, but I'm not a good rapper. Oh, cause he white. It is cause I'm white. Yeah, that's exactly why I can't rap. Yo, but check it out. I'll kick you something. Yo, you want me to kick you something? I'm gonna kick you something. Let me kick you some of my written. Mr. Dr. Minor. Let me kick you some of my written. Written for sticky. You get it. Here we go. Let me hit you with some of my written. What? Yes. Here we go. All right? Okay. Here we go. It might not be that good, but we'll see. I'm concerned about CERN and the effects on the earth. You think you know about the rabbit hole, it gets worse. There's a land in Switzerland, LHC, Large Hadron Particle Collider. Intricately, a 17-mile wide circle, they hold the power, ramping up into 147 miles per hour. Last time they collided, they didn't know what happened. I read in the news article, the scientists claim they discovered the God particle, a substance which binds all matter. A scientist can't contain it, it could spell certain disaster. And now to take a second, information is heavy. Let's go over it, dissect it. You'll realize that politics and the news is all connected. Flip around the bone-chilling topics that don't exist. Flip around the CERN logo for a 666. And here's another perplexing echelon that Here's another perplexing fact that they don't want you to know in the echelon. You flip around the Hadron Collider was built over the temple of Apollyon. And if that's not perplexing and sends your mind into construction, the logo that supports this horror is Shiva, the god of destruction. Now with that said, it doesn't matter what you believe in, religion or a savior. The fact that science is where it's at proves that there's a creator. Everything in the news is just a distraction from the door. I fucked it up. Fucked it up again. This beat is a little slow. Let me try another beat. You want me to try another beat? I got another beat. It's hard to get it. I need like a faster beat, you know? Maybe this beat. How about what? What?
Count how many times you dropped that cell phone.
It's not broken.
Any more than
Alright, yo. Wait, where was I? Alright. Now with that said, it doesn't matter what you believe in, religion or a savior. The fact that science is where it's at proves that there's a creator. And everything in the world is just a global attraction to deter you away from this global attraction. And with double the power of collided back in August, scientists say they don't know what to expect, at least they're honest. So let's take a second, incredible lesson is tested, and understand my message is tested. They're trying to take God's essence and turn it into a weapon. But yeah, that shit was like, I wrote that shit fucking forever ago, back when I was concerned about CERN and shit like that. The particle collider. Terrible. Absolutely terrible. That shit was terrible. Right, baby? Terrible. It's hard to fit all that bullshit into the... fucking. Fucking Christ. Fucking Christ. Man, if I can get that shit, I can nail it, but I'm still rusty, dude. I'm worse at guitar now than I was in my late 20s. When I was in my late 20s, I was hitting things. I was hitting those licks really good. I'm almost having to relearn everything. It fucking sucks. But if you've stayed with me faithful since I've been 100 subscribers, told you guys I was going to bring this guitar out onto my stream when I hit 100 subscribers. It was broken. Remember, I didn't play it for 2 years. My guitar was broke. Well, I did it. I went out, got it fixed, brought it back. So since then, till now, you're seeing the progression that I've gone through and where I've come from my earlier streams to how I'm playing guitar today. A lot different, man. A lot fucking different. I can tell you that one. A lot different. Potgression. Yep. Oh yeah.
Yes, I got all 6. Ah, me too.
Yeah, the people that have stayed with me from then till now, they've definitely seen my potgression. I'm gonna play some guitar to that in just a second. As soon as I hit my potgression. Yeah. Yeah. Did you start back too when I did? Or did you take a long break too? You took a long break? I tell you, man, you don't want to take the breaks, because when you take the breaks, guitar, pool, you know, like shooting pool, hunting, like shooting guns, you gotta stay with it or you lose your angles, you lose your eye, you lose your muscle memory. You gotta stay with it, man. pretty much play to whatever, man. I just gotta hear it, you know? I just gotta hear it, you know? Like a stoner metal? Stoner metal? Fucking stoner metal. Oh, we're in for a treat.
You mix the $5 million with the cash business.
Shut up! Okay. Kevin Starling, what's up, bro? How you doing, man? Haven't seen you in a hot second either. What is this Rod Stewart shit? We need to church it up some. Let's church it up. Here we go. Low and dirty, here we go. Yeah, man, I'm just chilling. Mary? Mary? How are you doing anyways? Chilling? I hope you're doing you're doing fine today. I did not order your shirts today. You want to know why? Because I couldn't get my shirt today. And I couldn't get my friend Murder's shirt today. So now, because of our choice, Murder's choice, right? Which later on had me make a choice. I said that I wanted the same shirt. Well, I called the company today. They said they were out of the shirts. Not your shirt. Not your shirt. Got your shirt. No problem. Got your shirt. Don't have my shirt. Don't have Riff Raff's shirt. Riff Raff can't put a shirt on his back. No. Even though I'm already wearing one. Hey, Samantha! Hey! Hey! Samantha! I put you on my shout-out list. Samantha Rose at the bottom. Oh, he, she is right there. Anyways, what was I talking about? Your shirt. I can't get my fucking shirt. You can't get your fucking shirt. That's how this shit goes down, right? What is it? Eye for an eye? Tooth for a tooth? Shirt for a shirt! God damn it! So anyways, as soon as I get a hold of Murder and figure out what kind of shirt he wants and make sure I fucking have it, right? Then I'll do the order. I'll do the order. I get it to you. I get it to you nice. I'll get it to you soon. I'll get it to you now. I'll get it to you I'll get it to you like that. And not a moment sooner. Because I gotta tell you, it's an eye for an eye. A shirt for a shirt. That's how it's gonna go. Because I want to be able to put my new shirt with my boy's new shirt and your new shirt and my friend's new shirt all on stream, all together, all having a good time. But you know what? I'm a little upset because they didn't have my shirt. You all want to see my shirt? You want to see the shirt they didn't have? I'm pissed. Pissed! Here it is. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you. Even though it upsets me so. Upsets me so. Hey. Whoa. Are you playing guitar or is the guitar playing you? That's a very good question. All right. There it is. You see this shirt? Trump. With fireworks and explosions and fucking flags, and he's standing on a tank. They ain't got it. They ain't got my Trump. If I can't get my Trump, you can't get your wolf. So we gotta figure out what homeboy wants now. He liked the Abraham Lincoln, so we'll probably just go with the Abraham Lincoln. But yeah. I got aliens and Indians, dinosaurs and horses, eagles, fucking wolves, all kinds of shit. I got tons of shit. But anyways, they don't have the fucking shirt that I want. Some goddamn bullshit. And it's all your goddamn fault. Goddamn blue fingers in my goddamn crotch looking at me, gawking at me, fucking flicking cigarettes at me, blowing smoke in my soul. Fucking, I can't walk out there and be goddamn looking at me through my hair, jawline, neck crack, and ball sack, red, blue, black, and all my fucking hee-haw, seesaw, meemaw. God damn it. I'm just kidding. Where the fuck is my pick? Alright. Seesaw, meemaw.
You take great photos, but you barely share any of them. Like this one of the birthday girl? Never sent it. If only something could say, hey, here's all the shots from the party. Do you want to share them?
God
Well,
damn
you
it!
can't.
Shut up! You want a sippy cup with your wine? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Baby Willow? Baby Willow wants to say hello. Baby Willow.
Oh, that's good shit right there. That's good. That's good to know. It's good to know right there. That looks like a fun fucking game. Hey, are you gonna get Fortnite, Sam? That'd be great if I could play with you. Wait a minute, that came out wrong. I'm sorry, honey. She's got a smile on her face.
You jumped.
That scared the shit out of me. I play a lot of horror games, you know. I'm always on edge. I'm gonna be leaving work here in a little, 5, so should be home by 10:30. Fortnite when I get home? Oh yeah. Yes, that did not sound right at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But your mind's in the gutter and the heart is there. Oh, woo. It's almost time to end this bitch. My streamers are gone. What the fuck? Hey, Sean, nigga, big man, what's up? What's up, big boy? Hey, big boy. How you doing, big boy? Big boy. What's up, big boy? Sean, nigga, no pickle. Sean, nigga, no pickle, my brother. What's up, big boy? Hey, big boy. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna shut this bitch down. Fucking 10 o'clock, is it really? Is it really 10 o'clock?
Is it really?
Where did the time go? What happened? Where'd all the time go?
Right out the window.
Yo, I watched the time go right out the window. You didn't even know. You tried to hold on, but you wasted it all just to watch it go. Try to look back, but you didn't know the facts. Right? Is that how it goes, babe?
Something like that.
It got so far, it got so far. In the end, it didn't even matter. Is that fucked right up? I'm sorry. That was a terrible joke. Terrible joke. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm glad there was no one in here to hear that. Ugh, big boy. Alright, mans. Alright, manginas. I will see y'all manginas later. Until then, lobster ride it out. We'll lobster ride you. Lobster. Oh, yeah. See you bros later. Woo! Big boy. Bye-bye.